Fallout from Jamey Noel's fraud case continues and will now cost Clark County millions more dollars. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Fallon Glick.
And I'm Gilbert Coursey. When the fire department ran by the now imprisoned former sheriff collapsed, it left a portion of Clark County in need. And as WDRB's Richard Essex is told, building a fire department from scratch will be expensive. Richard?
Well, when it comes to spending taxpayer dollars, it is common to have taxpayers fill the city council chambers to have their voices heard. But this meeting tonight could be the first. Leaders from schools, towns, townships filling the room to protect the money they are getting from taxpayers. Utica needs a new fire department, and the pot of money of taxpayer money is limited.
Nobody's telling you you can't have a fire territory. Just slow it down and do it in a more responsible and respectful way. Because my community, these communities, our communities, we're better than this.
The City of Jeffersonville is offering to expand its fire department to fill a hole left behind by Jamey Noel. And this is a problem that no one here was asking for.
I think we know who did, and I think that person should be held more accountable than the people of Utica for no fire protection.
Hiring firefighters, buying equipment, and getting ready will cost north of $30 million. And with Indiana's property tax caps, the pot of money to get that department started means the money will come from the budgets of schools, towns, and townships. Greater Clark County Schools is looking at a $10 million cut.
We will more than likely have to cut staff because this will decimate our operations plan, our operations fund. We will more than likely have to cut transportation routes. Instead of 1 or 2 mile walk zones, we're talking about 3 or 4 mile walk zones potentially.
New Chapel Fire and Jamey Noel were paid a fraction of what is needed to get things going.
That's fundamentally the issue here. The problem, it wasn't a $500,000 problem. It was far greater than that.
New Chapel Fire did leave behind a building that could be refurbished. But aside from that, the taxpayers of Clark County are left in a pretty tight spot.
I understand that this is an expensive endeavor. The city of Jeffersonville is already paying over $12 million for the fire department. That's not including the $5 million in employee benefits that go along with that. This is a very expensive endeavor, but it's about public safety. It's about our families. It's about your family. It's about your kids, your grandkids.
There are not many win-win scenarios. The money will have to come from somewhere. Now, the board is asking to slow down and consider a couple of other plans. The board could approve this plan at their next meeting on March 13th. With photojournalist Greg Shapker, Richard Essex, WDRB News.
And the